The wealthy man found out his ex-girlfriend he'd split up with 7 years ago had a child. He immediately asked her if she was married. The woman knew he had misunderstood her relationship with the child, but she still lied and said yes. Then she took the boy to see a doctor. The man watched her walk away, feeling a mix of complicated emotions. After she settled the boy down, he rushed over and asked why her husband wasn't there to take care of the child. The woman said she didn't need to answer him, but he suddenly pulled her into the hallway and kissed her without hesitation. The woman became furious and slapped him. When he still tried to get closer, she secretly put a ring on her ring finger and warned him that she was already married. However, the man said he didn't care if she was married. He told her that he had never stopped loving her during the 7 years they were apart. The woman thought he was being unreasonable and pushed him away before leaving. The next day, the woman was taking care of the boy in the hospital room when the man suddenly walked in. She tried to kick him out, but the boy was woken up by their argument. The boy looked at the man curiously and asked who he was. The man bent down and said, "I'm your mom's boyfriend." The woman became angry and pinched him hard on the waist. She then stood up and dragged him out of the ward. She lied and told him that her husband was coming soon and that he needed to leave. After hearing that, the man became even more unwilling to leave. He wanted to know who her husband was. It wasn't until the woman asked what he really wanted that he finally admitted he wanted to get back together with her. Even though the woman repeatedly insisted that she was married, he still refused to give up. At that moment, the woman noticed 2 stars tattooed on his arm, which represented her name. She immediately pushed him away and hid back in the hospital room, reminding herself not to soften her heart. 7 years earlier, the woman had accidentally discovered that the man's mother was her father's mistress. She thought the whole situation was completely absurd. After she returned home, her mother questioned whether she was dating the mistress's son. The woman begged her mother to accept their relationship, but her mother firmly opposed their relationship and even forced her to study abroad to break things off with the man. That night, she deliberately lied to the man that she no longer loved him. She also said countless cruel words to him. Even though the man desperately begged her not to leave, yet she dared not show any mercy. 7 years passed, and the man still never understood why she had broken up with him. But on the day they reunited, he decided that he would be with her no matter what. To test whether she still cared about him, the man deliberately arranged a car accident and asked his friend to report it in the news. The woman saw the news and grew worried about him right away. She rushed to the hospital as fast as she could. The man quickly closed his eyes and pretended to be badly hurt. When she saw his injuries were minor, she finally let out a relieved breath. This made the man even more certain that she still cared about him. He begged her to get back together with him again, but she became angry. She showed him the ring on her finger and said that although he was willing to become the 3rd person in her marriage, he had never asked whether she wanted that. She despised people who destroyed other people's families, so she begged him to stop bothering her. The man felt extremely disappointed after hearing that. The woman couldn't bear